Welcome to the Spy Collection. I'm Anastasios, and in this episode I will show you an item from the Cold War era, a concealment device from the United States Central Intelligence Agency. Throughout the Cold War, the CIA issued some concealment devices for cyanide that agents could use to commit suicide in case they were captured. The most popular documented case of this is from the International Spy Museum at Washington, D.C. There you can find the following pair of eyeglasses with this description. Circa 1975-1977 CIA. A poisonous pellet was hidden in these glasses. Choosing death over torture, a captive could casually chew his eyeglass arm without arousing suspicion until it was too late. In the 2018 book, Survive Like a Spy, real CIA operatives reveal how they stay safe in a dangerous world and how you can too. We find the following quote, which is not clear if it's mistakenly describing the same device or a different variant of it. The CIA even made a pair of eyeglasses dipped in cyanide. If an officer opted for death over being subjected to torture, all he had to do was lick the stems of his glasses and game over. Another reference you can find from the former CIA Chief of Disguise, Mrs. Jonna Mendes, from a video she made for Wired in late 2020. I'll leave a link in the description in case you want to watch the full episode.
What we're looking at here is a cyanide pill that was put in the bow stem of a pair of glasses. And the way it was constructed is that the agent, in order to access the pill, would just take off his glasses and just bite down on the earpiece. There was a glass ampule inside with the cyanide in it.
Now, in the Spy Collection, we have a reproduction of those glasses. How it works is like this. If the agents were asking their CIA handlers for a suicide pill, the CIA officers were giving such concealment devices to their agents, so in case they were captured, they could use them to commit suicide if they deemed that this is a better alternative. The agents could break off the arm tip by beating it. The cavity had a small pellet with cyanide. So this was resulting in cyanide poisoning, and the dose was enough to cause death. I like this artifact of the Spy Collection because it demonstrates the dangers of this profession and the kind of sacrifices spies are willing to make. Eyeglasses have always been a popular disguise and concealment device in the espionage world. But as we always say at the Spy Collection, nothing is as it seems.